Never give up. Regardless of the circumstances, the only thing that matters is that you come out of it alive. But at some point after logging in and growing our dinosaur, we are all eventually destined to perish. And today, ladies and gentlemen, I played the Ceratosaurus, and this is my journey. I need to heal up. And just like thousands of other players, my story begins long before walking on a warpath. Now when I think about it, I cannot recollect the last time this game had an update. Holy crap, that took forever to get in. But it turns out we got one. And after selecting my dinosaur of choice, I spawned into the world. Trying to work out the very basics because I haven't played on the stress tests, so I've been waiting for the game to come live. Because I'm just not interested in stress tests. Not at all. They're just too buggy and they're a mess. I'd much prefer to wait with you guys, with everybody else. Pretty sure I can eat the bones like a Dinosaurus. I did see that somewhere. We need food, ladies and gentlemen. We need food. I'd picked up the remains of some dead players on my compass, and so I made a dangerous crossing and was now on my way. The sun was coming up and I was exposed out in the open, but there was no other option. Oh jeez man, I can hear players everywhere. We'll see, it's giving me that extra bar, so that's obviously for my charge bite, whatever it's called. Alright, it's probably time I try and get some food, some water. When you're a juvenile, playing it safe is the only way to play it in the Isle. I can hear a little something down here. So if you want to stay alive, stay under the foliage, stay hidden, pick a camouflage skin, and only come out to eat when necessary. Hello? This was the very first time that I'd ever laid my eyes on a BPosaurus. Is there a croc there? Nice. I'll take the Tranodon. And my encounter with this stranger was not friendly, that's for sure. I'll plant this up here. I don't think Tranodon's even a part of my diet. Damn, I lost my hexagons too. And now after growing into a subadult, that Pteranodon was nothing more than a snack. Don't know if I want to go in there. But I took the risk and returned back to the BP's body to claim it. Nice. Rest in peace. Let's take this right up into the woods. We'll go have a good feed. This will hold me over for a bit. So that's handy. Beautiful. I consumed that entire body, even the bones. But it would only sustain me for so long. Man, such a slow drinker. It was a bit of a stretch, but in the distance, I could hear the sound of Gallimimus. I'm sure they can run like 50 kilometers an hour when I'm near 39. I'm gonna help him. There was another Cerato, and he was locked in combat, with a small stego and a pair of galleys. I am hungry, I should eat him. He's smaller than me too. I was half tempted to finish the job myself, and eat happily, but I felt guilty. Come on bud, let's go get the stego. Come on mate, I was gonna help you. But he was getting beaten up by the galleys, so I ditched the stego, turned around and came back. Where's the other galley? There you are bud, I got you. I could tell he was still bleeding, so I sat down next to him to make him feel comfortable. Sit down and get the bleed. I really almost wanted to eat him, but hey. And once my new friend here had healed up, we tracked the stego down, and we're going to hunt it together. It's a bit hard to see, just because it's going dark. This battle had opened up deep wounds already, and I was extremely damaged, and with the Stegosaurus small but tanky and still holding his ground. Oh, he's carrying a pumpkin. Oh, too hungry though, gotta eat him. Interesting how the Sierra mechanics work. Oh, I'm almost dead. If I took any more damage from this Stegosaurus, it would be fatal. I had to retreat, recover, and hope that my small friend here could finish the Stegosaurus off. Big enough to still do some serious damage. I mean, I was getting hidden. And less than a minute later into recovery. Oh, you rat! I had been stabbed in the back. Betrayed. This little soldier found an opening and took his shot. Alright, so... I'm close. 3%. I'm glad he was low enough. So I came along and helped him out. Invited, let him heal up. Yeah, I mean, you do what you gotta do, I guess. But like, holy crap, you don't join a group and betray people. Survival is not fair. It's about defeating the odds. If you're starving to death and on 1%, and some random friend that you just met is sitting down recovering next to you, do whatever you have to do. But remember, you have to live with it. Look at this, you know. Cannibals. I understand. It was just a very low move. Especially like, I was going to eat him and I was like, nah. I'll help him grow. I'm glad he died, and not me. GG, mate. Better luck next time. However, it is ironic, because I was starting to starve, and he provided me with the required meal to stay alive. I'm 18%. Hopefully the stego ain't over here. I don't think so. Either way, I'm eating. We're good. Best bit is I actually get to eat this guy. My guess is, though, he was actually so low on health and hunger that he had no other choice. That is my guess. Revenge is a sweet flavour, and I was enjoying it. But that's when I noticed a Gallimimus. Got him on the tail. Well, he's bleeding. But how bad? Well, there's lots of them over there. Was I ever going to catch this galley alive? Probably not. But was I going to try? 100%. Which one's the bleeding one? Where is he? Am I gonna get him? No, I'm not. Look at this little tacker sneaking up on me. He pounced me at the same time, I bet, so that was like all sort of awkward. And with my health extremely low, I had to move on and find water. There we go. Should lay down here, this will be a good spot to heal up. Spending the remaining of the night in recovery. Ooh, the AI even sound improved. That was cool. Yeah, that deer sounds like it's had a sound redesign even. Maybe not, but it sort of did sound like it. I'd been online for hours. It was time to log out for the day. And when I logged on the following day, it was late in the afternoon. Yeah, I'm guessing I could one-shot a Utah raptor. If I had my bite like charged right up, I don't know. Boar is not actually a part of my diet. I might just have a couple of mouthfuls anyway. It's pretty chill to play. It seems pretty, I don't know. I need to fight some Carnos, man, to really like feel it out. So what are you guys thinking about this update so far? I mean, it looks better. It seems to be running pretty well. I didn't want to play on the stress test because I didn't want to deal with that mess. Now it's live. It seems okay. I don't know. The optimization's definitely better, and the lighting looks a lot better. The extra dinosaurs with all their sounds in the background has made the world feel almost more alive. I'd left the centre behind me and was heading towards the coastline. Whatever this is, it's gone off the cliff for sure. But with all that travelling, I started to get real hungry. I can't go off there. I gotta go around. And when I picked up the scent trail of somebody recently deceased. But alone I was not. Somebody else was here feasting. Yeah, I gotta go around and down. Wait, something eating something out here? Hello? Got him. Quick roll bites. We clashed and fought, and once the battle had concluded, to the victor go the spoils. Sorry, my man, but I've got to eat. Yeah, got me down to 30%. I think I beat him because I was quick on the ult bites at the end there. To some extent, that is correct, but the reason I survived was the extra bites that I landed on his tail. Alright, let's rest up, heal up. That was a good score. I needed that so bad. But I could not stick around for too long healing up. Time was not on my side. I had to head back for fresh water. Well, I've got a bit of healing to do still. Not too bad. But then I ended up getting lost. Whoa, there was a massive cliff there. I almost went off that. That was scary. So if I go that... if I follow this canyon... I think I know where I am now. Oh. I can feel the tension. You know what? That's enough. That was the worst spot to be drinking. But I got a drink in, so I'm alright. I was finally back at the centre of the island, with a new light coming up. Nothing like a free meal. And I like it here. The food is plentiful. It's one of my favourite spots. Sorry, bud. I am a bit hungry. And if you can maintain and avoid letting that diet drop low, then the better off you'll be. The hexagons is really good diet because then I get stamina. Like, stamina decay. Like, stamina regain, stamina decay. Yeah, it's pretty good. I'll take stamina over power. As the famous 2B2V would say. Stay hydrated, my little friend. After exploring late that night, my diet was deteriorating and I was starting to get extremely hungry. Carno there. I had to journey back to the centre of the island once again, but this time I was in poor condition. There was like nothing there. I was on the edge of starvation, trying to eat some random corpses on the ground, when some local omniraptors, they were seeking out their next victim. But after landing an ult bite on one of them, the pair quickly starbursted. Man, it was that close. That was tight. Chunks there. Nice. Okay, cool. 2 hexagons. We're back on track, ladies and gentlemen. This is actually one of my favourite spots to drink. I've never been killed here. Not yet. One of these days. The next day, I was hunting in the grasslands, but that's when I stumbled across another fully grown Ceratosaurus. Do I want to do such a thing? But the law of the jungle is simple. Kill or be killed. There's one little hit. Got him. I need to heal up. Quickly heal up, and I'll be back for that. Perfect diet. GG, my man, that was a close one. Eat. After healing up for a brief moment of time, I returned to the body. Let's go, let's go. As far as I'm concerned, the less time you spend at the side of the riverbank drinking water, the better. Look how exposed it is. So if you can, avoid being too dehydrated. Lots of the map has changed, that I've noticed. Lots. Please don't die. And after my fair fill, I returned back to my body. But a free meal doesn't last long in the grasslands. Other players have a keen sense for spoils. It's one. That one bailed. Alright, let's quickly get a chunk of meat. At this point in time during my gameplay, I had never played a galley myself. I'm not exactly sure how fragile they might be, or the size of their stamina pool. So my plan was to limit mine, patiently wait for them to burn theirs, and make a mistake. Let's go, gents. This was the second time this galley jumped over me. I was now starting to work out his rotation. So I played mind games, acting as if I was starving, hoping to trick the galley into the wrong move. Alright, let's just track him down. Actually, that one can stay on me, because he's going for the mud. I landed a couple of good solid bites, but would it be enough? Well, I don't know. All I know is he was bleeding, and I was prepared to test our stamina pools. Just keep him bleeding. And now, it was a race against time. I'm not sure how much stamina he's got. He was doing a lot of circles around me, so... Sitting down right under that tree there somewhere. Oh no, there's some blood. Might be up here somewhere then. Do we have any blood anywhere? Oh, I wonder if I'm going to get to him. There he is. He's going to have a lot of stamina now. The bleed's definitely going to be over. Eventually the galley must have recovered from the bleed, because this would be the last time that I would see him. Oh, it's going to be impossible to know where he went now. Later in the afternoon, when the sun was getting ready to settle down. Another Ceratosaurus. Let's get max stamina. I would be faced with a very much difficult decision. Do I want to fight another one? I'd really be risking my life, but look at my diet. 2 hexagons says I do fight him. After gaining experience in my previous battles. Let's see what's up. I was confident that I could hunt down another. I just heard him. Or was that a pig? But he got the jump on me first, and too cold. And being much smaller than myself, I could have made short work of him. Come on, little dude. He's only half size. I want to join forces with him. The body language of this player was telling me a story. It was struggling and did not want to die. All depending on our first meeting. Sometimes I give a player a pass, sometimes I don't. Let's have a quick drink. Oh, there's a stego over there. And now later that night, back down on the riverbank, me and my new friend. I'm gonna have a look at these bad boys. Yeah, they're fully grown. Mixed packing with a Carno. Had picked up the scent of something unforgiving. Mixed packing gamers. Nobody likes this type of player. They don't even like themselves. That's it. Got him. Oh, I got hit though. That Carno must have been injured, because he went down so... Oh, did he get hit by the tail? When the Stegosaurus moved on, my new companion here dragged the corpse up to me. I'm healing. I think we're good. Maybe. Yeah, we're good. That's why I'm right in front of him. Swimming in this water like this was a bad idea, and so we stopped. And in such a savage kingdom, nobody can eat uninterrupted. That might make me puke. There were some lightweight raptors moving in for some food, but it wasn't going to happen. Not without blood. We chased the small pack away from the body. Eventually we separated them, cutting off one of the smaller ones from the rest of its family. Nice. GG. Let's bring this one back here. The rest of our food. Dominating this part of the river. I was still injured, battle scarred, and my health, it was pretty low. We bumped into some friendlies, and we were lucky because we could have easily been put on the menu. However, ladies and gentlemen, the end of this story is not exactly what I had anticipated. And just as a quick reminder, because honestly, you guys do sometimes forget, to like, subscribe, and comment. Thank you very much. And this is your friend, OwLTime, closing up at the end of another chapter. Signing out. I just had a fatal error. A fatal error. The oil.